I'm back. March Madness is here. Earlier, I brought you a breakdown of the East region. Hopefully, my predictions can help you win your March Madness pools. Now, we will go over the West region. To me, the best first round game is number 8, Arkansas versus number 9, Illinois. I like the Razorbacks against Illinois. If Arkansas gets past Illinois, it can be a tough out. The winner of that game will meet the winner of number 1 Kansas versus number 16 seed Howard. The West region is a loaded region when it comes to talented teams, but I think it's fair to say Arkansas matches up well with several teams in the West. The Hogs, as good as they are, can give Kansas problems. And when Nick Smith is healthy and on the floor, there is a sizable difference. The 6'5" combo guard has the ability to create and score. Not saying they're going to beat the Jayhawks, but with Arkansas's length and speed, it will be an interesting matchup to see. A sleeper team, don't fall asleep because you might miss number 7 seed Northwestern. It's highly unlikely that the Wildcats will be hanging around this tournament long. But what they do so well is defend. They play defense against anybody, but they don't score very well. Still, don't sleep on them. My upset special is TCU over Gonzaga. To me, this is a very intriguing matchup, and I can't wait to watch. The Zags, I'm sure, are penciled in on brackets to at least advance to the Sweet 16. The Bulldogs have made 7 consecutive NCAA tournament Sweet 16s, but here's a TCU team that is scary as well. Keep in mind, the Horned Frogs blew out Kansas. The 6'2" junior guard, Mike Miles, is the engine of the offense. Everything flows and works smoothly for the TCU offense when he can survey, push the pace, and tempo. I think a matchup I would like to see, and I think it's a matchup I would like to see, and this would potentially be the best matchup in this bracket. TCU versus UCLA. Excellent guard play. Mike Miles versus UCLA's Tiger Campbell with Jalen Clark out. Forward, Yami Jorges and guard Tiger Campbell, shoulders more of the scoring burden. Number 1 Kansas and number 2 UCLA meets in the Elite Eight. The floor would be filled with all Americans. Kansas Jalen Wilson has expanded his role and has put the ball in the basket when Kansas needed him to step up and deliver. He has. He's really, really good. The best thing about him is that he can attack, he can score in all phases, puts the ball on the floor, and plays with a motor on both sides of the ball. To me, that's an all around player, but UCLA has some dynamic scorers and guys who can play as well. I've seen UCLA play, and I can tell you, Yami Jorges, I always say his name wrong, please forgive me, has been on a mission this season. This season, with the Bruins, he has elevated his play to become one of the best offensive players in basketball. The UCLA small forward continues to grow and show flashes of brilliance. His teammate has also stepped out of his comfort zone and has emerged as one of the best guards in the country, Tiger Campbell. But I still like Kansas. The Jayhawks are athletic, they can shoot, they're good, and a well coached powerhouse. The defending champions are back at the top of the bracket again, And yes, I know starting guard Kevin McCullough Jr. is banged up. Coach Bill Self was hospitalized during the Big 12 tournament, but he should be back in time for the first round. There's a lot of question marks about the Jayhawks after a 20-point blowout loss to Texas in the Big 12 title game. Their second double digit loss to the Longhorns in a week. That's concerning, but they have a top 10 offense, a top 30 defense. The pieces are all there. I think Kansas beats UCLA in a close, tight game to earn another trip to the Final Four. I hope I am right. I'll be back with more March Madness content sometime tomorrow before all the games. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good night.